Hey, what's happening? It's Brian Martinez here from Live from the Lounge Radio, back from Vegas, and what a great week we had over there in Vegas. And I'll tell you this much: it was 118 degrees over there, and coming home to our neck of the woods, it's like what 100? No, it's supposed to be 111 today. So that is pretty damn hot. But let me tell you a quick story before I get into the weekend's festivities here on Live from the Lounge Radio. Coming home yesterday. We were on I-15 heading south, about an hour away from Vegas, heading home, and we passed through a little town along the highway. It's a major pit stop, a town called Baker, and the temperature gauge inside the truck showed 124 degrees. This was like at 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the afternoon. And I'm thinking to myself, I am not stopping here. I am going to drive as far away from this heat as possible. But the funny thing about it was I drove several miles and still couldn't shake at least 121 degrees until I got into Barstow, and it was still about 117 degrees. So yeah, it's hot. And I actually hit a couple of rainstorms on the way home as well. So that was quite interesting. So to put it in a nutshell, it's going to be hot over here in our neck of the woods this weekend, especially up and down the western part of the United States. So whatever you do this weekend, try to do it indoors. And if you need to be out and about, water is your best friend. You got to hydrate. Yeah, no alcohol, no sodas. It's got to be water. But you can save the alcohol and the sodas for inside while you're listening to Live from the Lounge Radio for another great weekend of rock and roll starting at 4 o'clock Pacific time, because it is the opening weekend of summer officially. Sunday, Father's Day, is the first day of summer. And of course, Hopper in the morning at the Hop, Good Times and Great Oldies. He's going to have some summer songs for you coming up at 4 o'clock Pacific time, so be sure you check him out. He's on in just a little bit right here. Live365.com is where you can listen to us live. Just go to live365.com, search for Live from the Lounge Radio, and you got us. Or just download the app and then search Live from the Lounge Radio and make it a favorite. Or even go to our webpage, livefromtheloungeradio.godaddysites.com. And there are several links for places where you can listen to us live. So Hopper in the morning, 4 o'clock Pacific time at the Hop, Good Times and Great Oldies. And right after it gets done, of course, we have every Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. It is the Brumster. That's right. Hard Drive at 5 with the Brumster. Of course, he's always got some great stuff lined up during his show as well. So be sure you check him out right after Hopper gets done on Live from the Lounge Radio. And then right after Josh gets done, of course, it is Friday Night Loud, your classic home for old school hair bands, heavy metal, and classic hard rock. That all kicks off at 7 o'clock or so Pacific time. And then, of course, we kick off another album side weekend, 8 o'clock Pacific time Saturday morning, 8 a.m. To be exact. And I brought some vinyl back from Vegas. It survived the trip. And so I'm going to be spinning a few of those album sides from my haul this past week. So there are a lot of great tunes lined up for you. And I actually have, well, the shirt I'm wearing right now is a Kiss shirt. And Kiss is in the mix. I'm going to have some album sides from their debut album that's going to be spiked in somewhere. And of course, lots of great music from the Beatles and Cream and just so much great stuff. Oh, and I found a classic Stone Temple Pilots record I've been looking for on vinyl. Their first album, Core. I'm going to have some album sides from that record as well. So yeah, a lot of great tunes lined up for you for your Father's Day weekend. Album side weekend all summer long. So do it indoors. Don't go outside this weekend wherever you are on the western part of the United States, because it is going to be a scorcher out there. So we want you to be safe and nice and cool. Plenty of beverages, water if you're outside, alcohol, and sodas if you're indoors. All right, I'll check in with you next Friday for more great stuff here from Live from the Lounge Radio. And have a great weekend, and be safe out there, please.